What's holding you back? Holding you back from touching the sky? What's holding you back? You gotta fly like an eagle and go high. What's holding you back? Holding you back from touching the sky? Oh, holding you back. You finally gotta reach for the sky. I was born to succeed, not to be a spoken the real. Told myself there's more to this than just waking up when I feel. So I made a commitment to turn my earnings up. Couldn't see myself as an employee that still couldn't. Looked in the mirror, saw a spark in my eye. Knew I had to hustle and stop living a lie. I packed my dreams in a suitcase, took the first train. I'm headed for the horizon with success is no doubt. What's holding you back? Holding you back from touching the sky? What's holding you back? You gotta fly like an eagle and go high. What's holding you back? Holding you back from touching the sky? Oh, holding you back. You finally gotta reach for the sky.
Greetings and welcome to another edition of What's Holding You Back. My name is Rob McCray from the Business Building Network, and I am so excited for the program that is going to be coming before you today, this evening, this afternoon, this morning, depending on where in the world you are watching us from. So please gather all around. Be sure to tell your friends, family, and neighbors, and make sure you have a pen and paper as we are going to continue our live training on some of the AI tools that we can be using to get the best possible results and increase our efficiency in the things in which we're doing. And today we're going to be focusing on using some of these AI tools when it comes to your video creation to get you the most amazing results in which you can possibly look for, and cutting that time in manners of hours, and it's just going to alleviate a lot of the stress and time consumption when it comes to creating your content. So we're just going to talk about that, and I'm going to be showing you some demonstrations on how these tools work and how you can use them to your best of capability. So yes, we are going to get into that in just a little bit. But before we do, we just want to do a brief recap from last week's training, in which we talked about the top tools that you need to have in place in regards to whether that be your personal life, your business life, or whatever it is. But there are so many tools out there that can be used for many different facets of your life. And that's what we talked about last week. And the main two tools that we focused on was, number one was Chat GPT. And wow, it was really mind-blowing to the amount of features that ChatGPT offers, and many of us are not even aware of. So if you missed that training, I want to encourage you to go back and watch the training last week here on What's Holding You Back, and just go through that training. It was mind-blowing, and it really revealed so much information that you can use and help you to live a more efficient and productive life. So yes, that is the recap from last week. And this week we are continuing on as we are focusing more on video marketing and creating content, and how to automate a lot of that process and take away a lot of that time that you have to do in creating that content. All right, so yes, I am excited for this, and I hope you are excited too. And I hope you got a lot of revelations from last week's training about the different AI tools that we mentioned last week. All right, so without further ado, because we don't have much time, but we have a lot of information to cover, so we're going to get into it, and we're going to get into it now. So first and foremost, as we always like to do here, we always like to start off with a word of inspiration. So I'm just going to share a quote with you. And that quote states, The greatest competition that you have is with yourself. Always challenge yourself to do better than you did yesterday. And in saying that, we always want to challenge ourselves to make improvements and make sure that we are doing ourselves a good service by trying to learn different information, learn different ways to do things. And with these AI tools that we're going to be talking about, is just a great resource for you to use to increase your efficiency and get more production done. So that's why we're having these discussions about these different AI tools that you can use and how they can greatly increase what you are doing throughout your life, your personal life, your business, or whatever the case may be. So that's why we are having these discussions over these last 2 weeks, and we may continue on next week depending on how much we are able to cover today. All right, so with that being said, let us get into it. All right, so today we're going to be covering four main components when it comes to creating video content. And the first tool that we're going to be talking about is one which is called vidIQ. And this one is, I would say, in my opinion, the most creative tool. It is definitely a necessity when it comes to creating video content. This tool right here has so many features, so many things that you can do, and is going to help you and grow and increase your YouTube channel if you have one, or if you're looking to start one. They have their own coach within the platform, and it's really going to share so much information with you to help you increase your results, and ultimately look to become monetized and be in a position where you can make money from actually sharing your video content on YouTube. So that is the goal there when dealing with YouTube, is to become monetized so you can create another income stream for yourself. And with this vidIQ tool, it will definitely enhance what you're doing and help you reach those goals much more rapidly. All right, so another tool that we're going to be covering is Synthesia. And this is a great tool when it comes to creating your video content. I'm going to show you how we are able to create the videos using this this AI program, and you use the library within the tool that provides the videos and also graphics or photos to coincide with your topics that you're going to be talking about within your specific video. So that's going to be the video creation aspect of it. And then we're going to go into CapCut. And that's where we're going to start to edit your videos to make sure that everything is structured properly and everything is synchronized, and we can add the effects to it to really make it eye-catching and eye-popping, so that you can really make your content go viral and make it be something that everyone wants to watch over and over again and continue to share with their audience as well. All right, and then we're going to wrap it up with a tool called Vozo. And this is a tool that I use to shorten my long videos and make them into video shorts, which are under 3 minutes. And these are the ones that really grab the attention of our audiences and can return them over to our main video content and help us increase our subscribers and viewers on all of our video content. So these are the four tools that we shall be going over today. And I'm going to be giving you a little background and demonstration on most of these tools. Unfortunately, I cannot go into CapCut while we're here doing the live stream. It's going to turn off my camera and it's just going to mess up the whole live stream that we're doing now. So I can't, share CapCut with you, but I can tell you that it is an awesome tool to have, and we'll get more into that in just a little bit. All right, so let us start off, and I'm going to bring up vidIQ. So I'm going to share my screen and show you some of the different features that vidIQ has to offer. All right, let's see here. Okay. Okay, let me just pull it up so you can see it. Okay, all right. So this is the home page for vidIQ. Let me make it a little larger. Okay, all right, good. All right, so everybody seeing that, just leave a notification in the chat. Let me know you're seeing that. It's a black page with some white images in the top corner of the page. All right, so vidIQ. This is a great tool to have. They have a free and a paid version. You can start off with the free and you will be able to access most of the features. And it's really going to help you in so many different ways as I'm about to demonstrate. So some of the features that vidIQ has to offer, as you can see here at the top of the page, where it says the first one is finding trending keywords. So when you are creating your video content, of course, you need to have keywords which are going to be descriptions of what the actual video content is all about. And the more that these specific keywords are searched for by your audience will help you to get more viewers to your actual video content. So it is very important that you have a list of keywords to go by when creating your content, and you can put that into your title and also your description so to really connect with the audience in which you are trying to reach. All right, so the next one here talks about getting video ideas. Then the next one is talking about trending videos. And the next one on the far right is creating thumbnails. All right, so as we continue to move over to the right, it's going to bring up details about your actual YouTube channel as it is showing mine. So you have to connect vidIQ with your YouTube channel in which you want it to interact with. And it's just going to give you a rundown, and then you can put in some goals of what you want to do within the next time frame, whether that be a couple of months, a year, or whatever the case may be. And it's going to give you an actual calendar of how long it anticipates you achieving these specific goals as long as you are following through with the process. All right, so that's just a little bit about the home page here. All right, so now we're going to scroll down here on the left where it says optimize. And this here is going to show you a list of all of your video content. Now, this is from my personal YouTube channel, which is Rob McCray Networking, and it is capturing all the video content that I have over there. So these are the videos, and I click on here, and these are the video shorts. All right. So let me just show you one of the great features about using vidIQ. All right. 1 second. Okay. All right. So for this first video here, so this in the corner here says optimize. You want to use this portion here to get the best possible results for your video and getting more views and getting more eyeballs to see your content. So with the rest of these videos, they have already been optimized. But this one here, One Love Jamaica, has not been optimized yet. I wanted to save it for this particular demonstration. So if I was to click on this video, all right, now it shows up, it enlarges it, and we can do some specific things. We can edit the thumbnail, the details, content score, preview, and so forth. But for this demonstration, we're just going to optimize the title. All right, so for this particular title, Hurricane Melissa, this video was about Hurricane Melissa that hit Jamaica. And I got a score here of 63, which is kind of low. We want the score to be no less than a 70 or 75. So if I want to optimize this to try to increase the score, I'm just going to click on, oh, here we go, I'm sorry. Just below that, they have some suggested titles for this particular video topic. So the first one here says Hurricane Melissa, the storm that changed Jamaica forever. And this has a score of 92. The other one has a score of 57. And the last one has a score of 91. So of course, I'm gonna go with the one that has the best score, which is Hurricane Melissa, that storm that changed Jamaica forever. So I'll just click on that. And that's going to upload that title once I click on the save button up here. So let me do that. Okay, video details updated successfully. So now when I come back to my video, you can see that the score has changed, right, to the one that we just updated over here in vidIQ. So now the thumbnail decreased even more. So I'm going to go back in and create another thumbnail for this, but I'm not going to do it right now. It's going to take up too much time. So in the interest of time, I just wanted to show you that brief demonstration of how these different tools here within vidIQ can work to enhance what you're doing and help you in getting better results. Right. So the next one down, we click on, this is Discover. And this just gives you different ideas, some more keywords. What are your competitors doing? Subscribers, how your channel is growing, video reviews, and things of that nature, right? So these are just some other tools that are going to help you in enhancing your video content. And as we scroll down a little more, right, so this is the one that is most important here. All right, so this one is for create. When you're actually going to create your video content, I would click on the bottom one here, which says generate. And then you're going to put in your title that you're thinking about using for this particular video content. If you don't have a title in mind, just type in what the actual video is going to be about, and then they will suggest some titles for you. So I'm just going to click on a previous video title here, just below it. And then we're going to ask it to make some suggestions for us. All right, so for this one, from idea to viral, AI tools that make video creation easy, right? So let's say we don't like this particular title or we don't like the score. So we just come down here where it says refine, click on that. So then this pops up. We want to make this title shorter. Do we want to make it longer? Do we want to add excitement? Do we want to change the tone, translate, or custom instructions? So I'm going to click on change tone, and let's make it a little more interesting. All right. And then these title suggestions come up. So you can pick the one with the best score. And if I was to change it, I would go with this one, which has a score of 97, but I'm not going to do it right now, but just wanted to show you that. All right. And then as we go below here, now when you're creating your video content, you always want to leave a description of what the video is all about. And at the end of your description, you also want to leave a call to action. Whether you want to send them over to another video, you can include the link there in your description, or you want them to sign up for something that you may be promoting or offering, right? So you want to make sure that you are filling in your description box for your YouTube videos. And also you want to have your tags, which are your keywords, right? So you can just come in here, copy these tags and bring them over to your video, your YouTube channel, and include them in your tags. That's going to increase your video ranking and ultimately increase the amount of viewers you're going to get to your video content. All right. So another thing that is most important, even more important than the actual title, is this one here, which is your thumbnail, right? So as you can see, these are some previous thumbnails in which vidIQ has created for specific video titles. And as you can see, these are some very nice looking images here. And yeah, really have greatly increased my results and rankings when it comes to getting more viewers to my channel. So these are just some of the things that you can use when it comes to creating your content. So let's just do a quick demonstration. So we're in the month of December now. So as we know, Christmas is the big holiday here in December. So let's just put in, something, and we're going to ask vidIQ to create a thumbnail of a proposed title that we might want to use for this particular video. All right, so let's say this the season. And now let me say the Christmas season has arrived. And then we're just going to click on create. So that is not a good title at all. I just wanted to put something in there and let vidIQ do the work for me, and just to show you, what it's capable of doing by you giving them some simple instructions. All right. Okay, so there you can see it came up with some images. Nothing really exciting, but that was my fault because I didn't really put anything into this title that I'm asking for the thumbnail. But yeah, just to give you an idea of what it can do. But as you can see, the images are nice, crisp, and clear. We just have to put more context into our actual title and what we're looking for, and it will create an image based upon that. All right. So that is the main thing here when it comes to the create. Oh, let me show you this as well. So this one here is clipping. So we can make actually video shorts within vidIQ. Now, I don't particularly like their shorts, so I use another tool for that. But just to show you that the feature is here, and you can use it to create video shorts for some of your long videos, right? But yeah, as you can see, I just don't like, how the graphics show for their video shorts. And I can go back and edit, but it's going to take up too much time. So I use another tool for that. and it gets the results that I'm actually looking for. So I don't really use vidIQ when it comes to creating video shorts. All right. All right. And the last thing I want to show you is the AI coach. And this is wonderful. So I don't think you will get this with the free version, but they have the two different paid versions. I use the 29.99 a month, and it has all of these features, and then they have another advanced feature where you can actually speak with a coach, a video creation coach, and they can really go more in depth with you when it comes to creating your video content. So yeah, these are just some of the awesome features that vidIQ has to offer, and it's really going to help you to enhance your video content and give you a better understanding of what you need to be doing when it comes to creating your titles, your thumbnails, what audience you need to be catering to, what videos are in demand, what type of content is trending. These are very important factors when it comes to creating your content if you're looking to get the most eyeballs on your videos, right? But if you're locked into a specific niche, then you're going to be creating content surrounding that particular niche. And then you can also come back here into vidIQ and type in the niche in which you are in, and then it's going to send you a list of high performing video content within your niche that you need to start to emulate and create more content like that as well. All right. So that is vidIQ. All right, let me just come here and check the comments. Make sure. Oh, blessings, Pastor Fred. Good evening, sir. Good to have you with us as always. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Thank you so much. So, yes. Okay, so that is vidIQ. And family, yes, as you are jumping on board, please leave us a comment. I would love to acknowledge you and welcome you to the podcast as we are doing our training today on some of the great AI tools that you can use when it comes to making your video content go viral. All right. Thank you so much, Pastor. Bless you, sir. All right. So now the next tool that we're going to talk about. Okay, let me come out of that screen. The next tool that we're going to talk about, let's see how we're looking on time. Ooh, okay, 20 minutes in already. All right, so I have to speed this up. All right, so the next tool is going to be a tool called Synthesia. Now, this is the tool that I use to create some of my videos when it comes to having a different avatar. When I don't want to be on camera myself, I use this tool to create those type of videos. So let me pull up that program, and I'm going to show you how that works. Okay, let's see. Okay, all right, there we go. So this here is Synthesia. Wow. And this one is another awesome, awesome tool. All right, so with this one now, when it comes to creating video content, for those of you that are camera shy or don't necessarily want to be on camera, this is a great tool for you to have. My apologies. Let me share the link for these different programs that you can use as we're going through this. So the first one I'm going to share in the chat is for vidIQ. Okay. All right. All right. Good. So let me know if you are seeing that link for vidIQ. Let me go over to Facebook, and I have to manually put this one in over there. Okay. Okay, all right, so now we got it up on Facebook. All right, so that is the link for vidIQ, and while I'm thinking about it, let me put in the link for Synthesia as well, the video creation platform. Okay. Okay. We got it there on YouTube. Now we put it on Facebook. All right, good. Got it. Okay, so let's get back to Synthesia. All right, so when it comes to creating videos in which you do not want to be on screen yourself, or you just want to have someone narrating, so to speak, on your video content, this is a great tool to use when it comes to that. So they have a free version for this and also a paid version. All right, so for this one, I'm going to, let me see. All right, I think I want to, yeah, let me show you this. All right, so here on the left of the screen, scroll down to where it says avatars. So your avatars are the person that's going to be on screen, and they're going to be the ones that you see speaking, right? So I just was able to do an avatar of myself now, whereas I recorded a video up to Synthesia, and now anytime that I want to create a video using an image of myself, but me not actually having to be on camera and do the video myself, it's going to mimic my style, my speech tone, and my way of moving in creating the video content. All I have to do is just put in the script, and then it will just respond in the manner that it has recorded me in doing. So I'm just going to click on this video of myself here at the bottom, and you're going to see what I'm talking about. Let me make sure you're seeing this. Okay, good. All right. Let me know if you can hear it.
Hi there, I'm your Synthesia avatar. Did you know I speak many other languages? Por ejemplo, este soy yo hablando español. これは私が日本語で話しているところです。Je peux aussi parler français. Incroyable, n'est-ce pas? Ready to make your own video in any of 30 plus languages? Click the new video button to get started.
Wow. You see that? That is some kind of special. Yes. Antonio, bless you. Good to see you. Yes, yes, yes. I'm like, man, I didn't know I could speak so many languages. But yeah, I mean, that just goes to show where AI is going and the things that are it is capable of doing. You know, you just have to start to utilize these different tools and play with it, and get better at it. And it has a lot to offer. So yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you, Pastor. Appreciate that. So yeah, so that is an avatar of myself. But like I was saying earlier, when creating videos in which I don't want to be on camera or creating videos for someone else, then I will use a different avatar. And so I'm going to pull up some videos here and show you some previous videos that were created using different avatars, and you can get a better idea of how this all looks. Okay. Okay, let me see. So there is a bit of a learning curve when it comes to using Synthesia. The video clips, well, I shouldn't say clips, but when you're creating the videos over here, you cannot they're called scenes. So each each clip of the video is going to be what's called the scene, and it's just a short amount of text that can go into each scene, and then it's going to transition onto the next scene until the actual video is complete. So let me show you what I mean. So as you can see here, this first scene is introducing a service, and it says, "Have you been looking for compassionate elderly care for your loved ones?" Right? And then it goes to the next scene, so on and so forth, right? So you just can't have long, drawn out paragraphs and think that it's just going to continue to read on. No, it's going to be broken down into different scenes. So you're just going to have to minimize the text in each scene, and then you can put it all in until you have your total video created. So let me now show you what the finished product looks like. So when you're creating, I want to show you this. When you're creating the videos here, so they have a video library. This is like what we call B-roll. It's just a video of something pertaining to the subject matter in which you're talking about. And we just go into the back office here and pull out the different videos that they have pertaining to the subject matter, put them on the screen in which we want it to play, and then we have the written content of what we want to be written or stated at that time by that avatar, right? And so here, you're probably not going to be able to see it, but at the bottom next to the text here is a list of some of the different avatars you can choose from. They have hundreds of different avatars, as you can see. You just pick and choose the one that you want to use, depending on their voice, how they speak, how they look. It's all up to you. You can even change the outfits that they're wearing. So it's totally up to you. You have so many things that you can do when it comes to creating your video content and using the different avatars that they have to offer, right? So yes, this is the main avatar for this particular video, and she goes by the name of Olivia, and that is this video here for caregiver assistance. So I'm just going to show you a brief clip of.
Have you been looking for compassionate elderly care for your loved ones? Our staff here at Caregiver Referral Services of Toronto will give you the much needed assistance and care that is needed. Our staff will be your trusted partner in compassionate and professional elderly care.
So yeah, that's just a demonstration of what it's going to look like. So now, what you will notice here, when you're looking at the preview of how the video is going to look, you will notice that the avatar's mouth is not moving, and she's not making any type of movements. But that's all going to change. You're just seeing the preview version, so you're not seeing the full effects of how the avatar is going to look and mimic a real live person. So now I'm going to show you the actual video itself when it was generated and how it looks with the avatar actually speaking. All right, so let me stop sharing that screen. Let me come back here. Just bear with me 1 minute. Okay. Okay. Pull this up. Okay, so now that is the video here as it has been uploaded. So just notice and watch how the avatar moves, her lip movement, her body movement. It looks so live-like.
Have you been looking for compassionate elderly care for your loved ones? Our staff here at Caregiver Referral Services of Toronto will give you the much-needed assistance and care that is needed. Our staff will be your trusted partner in compassionate and professional elderly care. Whether it's in the comfort of a private tailored to meet the unique needs of every individual.
Our caregivers take pride. We offer a wide range.
These are just a few examples of the many services that we can provide for you and your loved ones.
We offer a wide range of services.
Yeah, so I just wanted to show you an example of how the actual video looks when it's all done and edited. But yeah, wow, it's really, really amazing. And it looks so lifelike. You know, many people wouldn't even know that that's an actual avatar or a robot doing these videos. So that's the power of AI and where is it going? So yeah, really so many different things that we can do uh, and really conserve us in a lot of time and things that we're doing. All right, so that is Synthesia. I don't want to take up too much more time with this. So let's move on to the next one. So come out of that screen. All right, so the next one we want to talk about real quick is CapCut. That is the video editor. And yes, CapCut is truly an amazing tool within itself. It has a great learning curve as well. You know, I'm still learning so much more about it, but it is a great tool to have. And like I said, the more that you play with these tools, the more that you use it, the more familiar you're going to become with it, and you're going to figure out all of the different features that it has to offer. And it's really going to make your content look so much better and help you to get a great deal of eyeballs on it. All right. So that's CapCut. I'm going to do another video on each one of these different AI tools so I can go more in depth and show you behind the scenes of how they all work and the different features that they have to offer, and, you know, just give you some more in-depth tutorials on how to use these tools to your advantage. All right, so I'm going to be uploading that within the coming weeks. So stay tuned for that. All right, so the last tool that I want to talk with you about is Vozo. And that is a tool I use for creating video shorts. All right, so before I get into that, let me just put in the referral link. So for CapCut, which is an app, you just go to your Google Play Store if you have an Android, or you go to your Apple App Store and download CapCut from your mobile device. All right. They have a desktop version as well. And for Vozo, I'm going to share the link here in the chat so you can utilize this tool in regards to making video shorts for any of your long videos. All right. And this is going to save you so much time, and it's also going to send or redirect a lot of your viewers over to your main content that you want them to watch. All right, so let's take you over to Vozo. All right, 1 second. All right, let's see. Let me share my screen one more time. Okay. Vozo. Okay, good. All right. Let's see. Okay, pull it up. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is Vozo. And as it states, repurpose long videos into viral shorts or short videos. All right, so all you have to do with this particular tool, you're just going to copy the link of the video that you want to get shorts for. So it says here TikTok links, Zoom links, Rumble links, and YouTube. So I would, and Google Drive as well. So I would imagine that those are the only links that it accepts at this time. I have not tried any other links besides YouTube, but yeah, if you're looking to create shorts for any other platform that you might be on, just try and see. But definitely it's good for TikTok, Zoom, Rumble, and YouTube. So all you do, you just post in or paste in the link to your video here and click on Get Shorts. All right, it's going to take a minute to create the content. And then you're going to come back down here where you'll see the actual video that you have created shorts for. So let's just click on this one. Boom. And then you're going to see all of the different shorts that it has come up with. So for that particular video, it came up with over 10 shorts. Wow. Yeah, looks like, okay. Yeah, so it actually came up with 15 video shorts. Now, I don't use all of them, just the ones that I feel are going to be the most attention grabbing and get the best possible results. A lot of them I had to come back in and change the titles. This was not the original title that was given for this particular video short. So what I did was I copied the title that they gave me and I took it back over to vidIQ and I put in that video title into the generate square, and then it made some video suggestion type, some title suggestions for me when it comes to this particular video content for the shorts that I'm creating. And then I came back over here, post that in here, and then use that for my video short title. All right, so once you're in here and the videos have been created for you, you just come in and you click on this edit button here. And then it's going to give you the actual text of the video content, what was stated in the video. And then you can make the edits. Sometimes the words do not come out right here in the text, so you can change that. And according to where you want it to cut off at, you can, like say here, say if I wanted to include this, I would just click on that and then I can extend it to that part. Or if I wanted to take that out, I would just click and go over it and trim. And now I can take that back out. So you can, take out any part of the content that you want. It can be right in the middle of the actual video. It doesn't matter. You're just going to have a break that, might not seem like it is flowing when you're actually watching the video. So you just have to keep that in mind when you're canceling out any of the text within the middle of the video content. So yes, that's how you edit these particular shorts. Here is where you come to correct the captions. You can type in the words if they're mispronounced, put in the right wording, so on and so forth. All right, pick a template. So this is for the actual captions that you're seeing on screen. So yeah, like if I didn't want this to show up like it was, or if I wanted to make it in a different color, I can come in here, edit and adjust, change the color scheme, blow it up, minimize it, do however you want to do it. And for the actual captions on screen, so as the person is speaking, you can have the captions on as well, and then it will print the text that is written here in the captions, and it's going to show up. Excuse me. It's going to show up on the screen as well. So yeah, those are just some of the things you can do over here. Edit the style. We did that. And the framing. Yes, so if you wanted a different part of the video image to be shown on screen, you can move this over. All right. And you can kind of pick and choose what part of the video you want to show up. If you want a split screen, you can do something like this. Or if you wanted to fill just a portion, you can do something like that. So yeah, you have a lot of different options that you can do when it comes to creating your video shorts. So yes, that is the main thing here with Vozo. Just want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Yeah, so here in the yellow, they're giving you a score for this particular video content. A 5 is the best possible score you can get, meaning that more than likely you will have a lot of views from this particular short. So the higher your score is, the greater your chances of your content going viral and getting as many views as possible. All right. Okay. Yes. So I think that's going to wrap it up for today. I'm just going to close out the screen there. Yes. Okay. So wow. Yeah, these are the AI tools that you can use to really get some great results when it comes to creating your video content, how you can automate a lot of things, save yourself a lot of time, and really put yourself in a position in which your video content can go viral. And especially for those of you that are promoting different products and services, this is a great way to get your message out there to the masses and, not have to spend any money on actually marketing. Because when you have viral video content, it's going to take on a life of its own, and it's going to get an audience to see your content because, the video creation is just that good, and it eliminates the need, or I should say, it lessens the need for you to spend money on actually promoting or marketing your services. All right. So yes, I hope you all got some value from this training here as we continue on with our AI segment of creating some video content that can go viral, and just understanding how to utilize some of these different AI tools to get the best possible results, whether that be in your personal life or in your business. There are tools out there for each and every one of us. So we just have to figure out how to use these tools to our advantage and get the best possible results. So we are going to close things out for this evening. But I just wanted to thank each and every one of you for coming on and being a part of the broadcast this evening. I hope some of the information that was shared was very beneficial to you, and you can use it to get some great results in whatever it is that you're doing. But yeah, just wanted to share that with you. And as I learn, you learn. So as we, each one can teach one, and that's what we're all about here at What's Holding You Back. We're here to share information with one another and not be gatekeepers, because we all want to see one another elevate and go to a higher level. So, once again, thank you all for joining. And if you have not already done so, please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is What's Holding You Back Now. And it is scrolling there at the bottom of the screen. Please give us a like, share the content out. Like I said, we are not gatekeepers. Share the information. It is something that someone else can use, and I'm sure it will be of great benefit to them. So once again, my name is Rob McCray from the Business Building Network. I thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next week on the next edition of What's Holding You Back. Take care.
Stumbling blocks and naysayers fade. When you burn with passion, won't be swayed. Every mountain, every mile, cover them all with a smile. What's holding you back? Holding you back from touching the sky. What's holding you back? You gotta fly like an eagle.